Welcome to the step-by-step guide for the provider revalidation application process. To begin the process, you will need to go to the GAMIS website and select the Login tab. You will enter your username and password as normal. And select Sign In. Once you've signed into the system, you will need to select your web portal option. And here you will see the list and options for all of the secure options. You would select Providers, and then you select the tab for recredentialing and revalidation. And please note, as we go through the process at the top of the screen here, you will see the different panels that you will have to go through in order to complete the revalidation application process. And we are here, you'll see we're here on the instruction panel. So once you've selected the revalidation tab, you'll scroll to the bottom of the page and select New Application. And on the New Application tab, you will then be populated to provider information. Please note that as you go through the different screens that you will need to address any option that has an asterisk next to it. Those are all required fields, and you just want to verify or update the information as needed. As you'll see, we have, do you use telemedicine services as one of the required questions? You would select from the options indicated. Confirm all other information on the page, and then enter your primary contact regarding the application information. Once you've entered that information, I do apologize, you want to also indicate, are you a primary care provider? Indicating yes or no. And then save and continue. The next page that you will come on to will be the page that refers to the contracts that you're currently enrolled in and the specialties that you have as well. You just review the information and save and continue. The next page that you will come to is your address information. Here, you're able to confirm the county for which your service location is located, and update any email information that needs to be updated, and then, of course, confirm or update your phone and fax information. Once you've entered and updated all of those fields, you would simply save and continue. At this point, you'll see here that an information panel populates. This will give you your ATN number should you need to exit the application and come back at a later time. So you want to make sure that you're making note of the application tracking number or the ATN number for your future reference. And that way, like I said, should you need to exit the application prior to submission, you'll be able to come back and start back where you left off. You'll simply select OK to cancel out the information tab, and then you will be given the opportunity to review your credential information. You just need to verify and all the information listed here. And then once you've done that, you will save and continue. Next, you will come to the owner page where you will disclose the ownership and control interest statement. And here you'll see, once again, you need to make sure that all the lines with the asterisks are indicated or updated appropriately. And then here at the bottom, you'll see that you have a question. Has the owner ever been convicted of a crime related to their involvement in any program under Medicaid, Medicare, or Title XX? You would simply indicate yes or no, and then save and continue. And now that as you will see, the page is turned over where we will be going through the disclosure of ownership and control interest statement for managing employees. Once again, you need to verify all of the information that is indicated with an asterisk and answer the question at the bottom as you previously did. Then you'll select Save and Continue. This page, the next page will be for disclosure of ownership and control interest statement for ownership in subcontractors. If this does not apply to you, there's no update that needs to be made. If information needs to be added for subcontractor ownership, then you would add that information here and then save and continue. The next panel you'll see is for the history or your history as a provider. You will go through all questions indicating yes or no. Should you answer yes to any of the questions, you do have a box, paragraph box where you can actually type in a response or an explanation to the question at hand. So let's go ahead and select the appropriate answer for the questions here. Once you've answered all of the questions and entered any explanation, should it be necessary, you would save and continue. And that brings us over to the history CVO page. Once again, you would need to answer all of the questions that you see here detailed on the page. And there are paragraph boxes should you need to add an explanation to any of the answers you may have provided. So we'll go ahead and address these questions as well. And of course, you would answer these questions as it pertains to yourself and organization to the best of your knowledge and ability. All right. And once you've answered all of those questions, you will once again select Save and Continue. So now we've gotten to the portion of the application where you see some necessary documents that need to be uploaded. And depending on what type of provider you are, will depend on what type of documents are needed. So it may be more than the three that you see here, or it may be less, depending on what is needed for your particular provider type. We will go through the process of uploading the documents. Just keep in mind that once we go to upload the documents, it's going to take us to a separate page that we will do the document upload in, and then we will come back to this page where we will be able to save and continue. So you're going to select Upload Required Documents from the bottom screen here. And as you can see, it populated into a different screen. We will select the document that we are wanting to attach from your files. You would select Choose File, and then go into your files to select the appropriate document to upload. Once you've selected the document, you would select Upload. And as you see, after you upload the document, you'll get a successfully uploaded indicator, and that line will be removed from the required documentation. So let's continue with the other two. And as you can see, once you've uploaded all of your documents, the panel is now empty and you have a successfully uploaded for your document as well. You'll go up to the top of the page and close out this particular screen because once again, it populated into another screen. When you close that, it'll bring you back to the required documents page, and you're now able to save and continue. The next page that we will be reviewing is a policy attestation. This will be verification of policy manual attestation. You will go down to the bottom of the screen and you will enter the name as it appears on the application. And then you would select the select the accept terms of the policy attestation statement. and then save and continue. The next page will be for your attestation, Medicaid program provider attestation statement for you. You'll need to read the paragraph provided and then accept the terms of the attestation statement. You would select and then save and continue. And then you will have the statement of participation or the SOP. You need to review all of the statement of participation information. As you see, you'll scroll down so that you can see the statement in its entirety. Once you have read the information, you will come and accept the terms of the statement of participation. You also have the option to download the statement of participation for your records should you want to do so. Then you have completed the process once you select submit. All right, so now that we have submitted the application, you will see once again your application tracking number or your ATN that you saw previously. You keep that for your records as well. And that concludes the actual submission of the revalidation application. So I'm going to exit out the panel and then go back to the search screen so that we're able to see what your status will look like once you've completed the application process. So we're going to exit here. We'll come here and do, once again, recredentialing revalidation. This time you'll select continue application and you'll enter that saved ATN number that you have. Select search. And as you see here, the status of the application is in process. So that application has been submitted and is in process going through verification on the GAMIS and Department of Community Health side. So that is all you will have to do in order to submit your revalidation application to us for review. Thank you and have a great day.